door. We need.
Okay.
Don't ask me just how it happened. I wish I knew. I can't believe that it happened, and yet it's true. I got lost in his arms, and I had to stay. It was dark in his arms, and I lost my way. From the dark came a voice, and it seemed to say, there you go, there you go. How I felt when I fell, I just can't recall. But his arms held me fast, and it broke the fall. And I said to my heart, as it foolishly kept jumping all around, I got lost, but look what I found.
Like Lee to the New York Philharmonic. October is Performance on 13.
Here we are, the third day of having these monkeys. Hello?
Shake the ball, because they like the sound of it. Don't ask me just how it happened. I wish I knew. I can't believe that it happened, and yet it's true. I got lost in his arms, and I had to stay. It was dark in his arms, and I lost my way. From the dark came a voice, and it seemed to say, there you go, there you go. How I felt when I fell, I just can't recall. But his arms held me fast, and it broke the fall. And I said to my heart, as it foolishly kept jumping all around, I got lost, but look what I found.
Like Lee to the New York Philharmonic. October is Performance on 13.
Here we are, the third day of having these monkeys. Hello?
Shake the ball, because they like the sound of it. There's a little dog.
Kiss your sister. This is KLOEY and Oliver.
We think.
They're 8 weeks old.
Tuesday is 8 weeks. They were born December 30th, 2003.
Yeah.
And they are cuter than anything. He's got blue eyes. We think he's going to look like a Siamese because he even has a body of one and a face of one. And this one, do you love being here? Do you love being here? Yeah? Do you want to go back to where you were? No, of course not. Yeah.
This is very mellow, trust me. They have totally mellowed out at this particular moment.
They're tired from being
They're tired
crazy.
because they have been nuts. He loves her. He cleans her constantly. She puts up with a lot of his abuse. We're not sure if they have the same daddy. Of course, they have the same mommy. This is from the same litter.
But they told us that possibly the mommy was a real Clover, and she had two lovers, and both
This is all
impregnated her.
videotape.
I didn't say anything bad. So,
All right, I'll stop taping until they...
Next category. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid the Statue of Liberty is not for sale. Oscar.
Very curious. You see, my father taught me that everything has a price. Here's what I propose. I'm going to write you a check. On this check, I write a 1. I was aiming to write 0. When you feel that the amount is sufficient for your statue, you take the check. However, if you fail to comply, I will call my father. Do you know who my father is?
Well played.
Yeah. Thank you. That's good.
Well, we're deadlocked. Heading to our final question. Remember, the prize you're playing for is an 18th century 5-bedroom villa in lovely Gstaad in the picturesque Swiss Alps.
I put it with my others.
I can't even go to Switzerland. Stupid date rape trial.
Now Bill
An
runs.
incredibly unlikable group of kids. Just fantastic. Here we go. Our final question is kind of a trick question. The category is, I'm your father, and the answer is no. Tyler.
What? What? Huh? What do you mean? Oh, come on, Dad! Why are you doing this to me? You always love that yacht more than me.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, a little pathetic, Tyler.
Screw you, Flanders, and I'll kill you.
Well, you'll have to stop crying first. All right. I'm your father, and the answer is no.
I know it would come to this, father, so I shall respect your wishes. But make no mistake, the battle has begun. I am younger, I am stronger, and I shall destroy you!
Oh, a little melodramatic.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
You can tell.
Mhm,
You
yeah,
can feel it.
yeah.
Right. Amanda. I'm your father, and the answer is no.
Wow, that's a shame. I'll just have to ask Mom. Hey, where is Mom? Where is Mom? Oh, it's Wednesday. She must be with Pablo, the pool boy, and, might be able to tip you off on where they might be if you give me what I want!
That's correct, and Amanda is our winner.
So bored. I'm going out of here.
Well, that's all the time we have. Join us next week when we once again ask.
Was told he could no longer coach in NCAA, went on to the NBA. But with all of the money that is out there, how do we reform this?
How do you do it? That I don't know. You know, they have to get serious. Either they want to be serious about they being president, either people who are responsible for running.
she's in it. She's inside. We just can't figure out, we forgot where the door is into the box. And she's in the box.
Well, he's following the sound.
Yeah,
Where the sound is where he's going.
yeah. Too funny. I just see that.
To promote its own agenda.
Here's a group of people who would compare eating cheese to heroin. They don't think anyone should be an animal product.
It's silly, right, Cece?
Yeah, listen. Sticks his paw way down in there.
Way down. Hope we can touch her in some way. He's in trouble now.
unnatural swelling all too well.
My husband was so bloated. He had very slender hands. And when he was in this bed, his hands were like ham hocks as big. He was bloated, he didn't look like a balloon.
And Dr. Atkins' hospital admissions form seems to back her up. It shows he was a technically overweight but not obese 195 pounds.
It's probably the most valuable.
Which was also borne out by our visit with Dr. Atkins 6 weeks before the fall that killed him. He was active, big but not bloated, and hardly obese. What we could not see was the health of his heart. Physicians who treated Dr. Atkins told Dateline that they knew of no hypertension or heart attack, but they confirmed that Dr. Atkins' heart was weak. His congestive heart failure, they said, was a complication of a cardiac arrest he suffered in 2002. His coronary arteries also had problems requiring treatment, they said, even though Atkins' doctor described them a year before his death as normal.
I was his attending cardiologist at that time, and I made the statement.
Dr. Patrick Fratellone treated Dr. Atkins from 1999 till 2002, and also worked with the doctor at the Atkins Center. He says Atkins suffered from cardiomyopathy, a chronic heart weakness. But this condition, he says, was caused by a virus, not his diet.
When we did his angiogram, and the doctor who performed it said it's pristine for someone who eats his kind of diet.
Pristine.
Pristine meaning he's a very clean arteries.
Dr. Fratellone stopped treating Dr. Atkins 10 months before he died, but insists the Atkins diet was unrelated to his heart problems and had nothing whatsoever to do with his death.
The man slipped on the ice and had head injury. So he died. Don't blame his diet.
Proving that Dr. Atkins was not done in part by his diet has become a crusade for Veronica Atkins. To preserve the value of the Atkins name, estimated at $750 million, and the reputation of the man she still calls Bobby. It's a battle she plans to win. What would you say to someone worried about the safety of the diet?
I would say, please read the studies. I will devote my life to prove that he was right. And I'm going to prove it scientifically. I will not let anybody denigrate my body.
Still ahead, some critics say Dr. Atkins' diet contributed to his death. So how might he have responded? He discussed the controversy about his heart with Dateline during his last U.S. TV interview.
What's your cholesterol?
Well, generally it's quite normal.
An extraordinary inside look at the doctor and his diet. And next, is a low-carb diet high risk? What do we really know about these plans? When the last word on Atkins continues.
It's kind of like an airbag.
Airbag?
Say I'm at the airport, check an email. I drop my ThinkPad. It senses the drop. Hard drive braces for impact. Like an airbag.
So if I dropped it, it would just...
Brace for impact.
I am.
That's not my notebook.
Check, please. Klutz-proof wireless, only on a ThinkPad, with Intel Centrino mobile technology.
It's the JCPenney Super Sale. This Saturday only. Save big with instant coupons.
My date with Jim was on a deserted beach. There was nobody around, and it was basically a no-frills date. We didn't really have any activities planned. We were there to enjoy each other's company and to enjoy the surroundings. A little bit. We could just sit here and go in circles. Well, I have to say that Jim is definitely in a tight race. This date is really, really critical on finding out what he can bring to the table. I really need to find out more about his personality and find out really who he is. I can tell you, I'm really looking forward to this. Just to relax, like not rush my stress, and work this together.
Yeah, I definitely like Marissa a lot. There's definite physical attraction between us, but it's definitely way more than that too. Look at that box.
Wow.
You see what it is?
Yeah. I like it.
There's some good stuff in there.
Jim is the only guy that really gives me butterflies as soon as I see him. And there's this intensity about him. And just being on a deserted island with some hot guy has got to be like every woman's fantasy. Wow.
Oh, nice.
What do we have here? This stuff looks really old.
Wow.
Today I was picked up from the house and I wasn't told anything. I was told to wear a pair of shorts and a shirt, you know?
See, I think that Fredo is...
I've never been on a sub before. I've seen them in movies. I am very excited. I can't wait for this thing to happen. This is absolutely awesome. All clear to dive.
Who's looking for excuse? Advice? Today's Monday, day 4 of having you guys. What do you think, Sierra? Dealing with them, huh? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Looking at Sierra.
found in this hallway in a building in Harlem. It was one of 3 babies abandoned in New York City this week.
Police departments throughout Westchester County are taking very seriously the racist and anti-Semitic hate literature that was available in 2 different departments in the county. Some of that literature says that you can see, save our land, join the Klan, as in Ku Klux Klan. Nina Hood, the story she is in Mount Vernon.
And Bill, the letters that you're talking about were the postmark
like. The male has always been brought up to believe that he has to.
So we are now at the lane. I'm setting the focus on the things. And you can see walls. Okay, I think there's some places where they're spackled over.
Let me tell you where it goes to. It's a very big lot.
Very big. But it starts from that stage.
That's the next one. It's right here, spot 34.
Okay.
Come off the property. That's what we're going to be looking at, people playing golf.
So it starts here.
See that stake there?
Yeah, the one in the back.
The one all the way, not the white one, the wooden one.
Okay.
Well, the house takes up a lot of this.
And then, you see the pink stake there? That's where it ends over there.
No, that's not the end of our property. That's not the end of our property on Sharon. No. Our property ends. Yeah. It's probably this one. Sharon, it can't be.
It is. That's the end of it.
They're about to drop foundation. There's a house in between here, Sharon.
No, there isn't.
Actually, she might be right. You know what? She might be right because
It's from there to there.
I don't think so.
I know it's the right thing. That's huge.
Crown molding adds 75 to the price of the cabinet.
That's your
so
call.
It's about 30. I want it.
That's true. That's up to you. If you want it, you have
It does.
it.
It finishes it.
More like
How many cabinets is that?
I know my cabinets now, and the ones that I don't, if they're annoying.
So if they're not ready for their daughters to
Half the property is there. Okay. You don't think?
I think it'll be fine, whatever you pick. But yes, I mean, you want to take it to a trip nicely. But look, how pretty it would be with any of the aqua things now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's very pretty with that.
Real fresh looking.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
So I don't think you can go wrong with that.
Okay, good.
Because this has yellow in it.
That's true.
And that's got yellow. That's right, that's part of it.
Okay. We have a choice of these two colors for the two front rooms, Ronnie. Which one do you like better?
The two front ones, the lighter one.
The lighter one? Okay, that's a different one than I told you first. This one you like?
I like the lighter one.
That's this one.
Yeah.
Because it's, okay.
Why?
This one, because this one, the original one we chose has a nicer tone to it.
Okay.
And it's going to be against this tile.
I don't care. Whichever one you think is better. I don't care.
It's against the tile.
This has a gray tint to it.
Yeah.
Okay. The other one has a tan tone.
A tan tint.
Okay. It's your call, Sean.
If your American Express traveler's checks are lost or stolen, just phone and your refund can be delivered virtually anywhere.
Is that you, hon?
Take only American Express traveler's checks. Don't leave home without them.
Why do things taste so good? Why do things taste so good? I'm telling you why. NutraSweet is why. Everything good tastes so good.
Is scouring the country, making over our viewers in 90 minutes or less. This morning, 69-year-old Sally Philbin is getting the royal treatment. Her daughter turned her in for the 60s beehive she's been living with through the years. So we're going to see the results on Sally before we go this morning. It looks like she's turned into a blonde so far, and they're working away, and I hope she's having a good time. And
she's still smiling.
Most importantly, I hope she loves the results. Seems like such a nice lady.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll check back there in a bit, but before we get to all that, two ladies who have a whole lot to celebrate. So many golfers play for years and never sink a hole in one, so when two Texas grandmothers each made an ace, one right after the other, on the same hole, they became local golfing legends. Donna Crawford and Connie Blair are at the Stonebriar Country Club in Frisco, Texas. Good morning to both of you. Congratulations.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, Donna, as we've reported, you guys have been doing this for a long time out on the golf course. Donna, you've never hit a hole in one. Just go ahead and take a moment and describe the shot.
Well, fortunately, it's a nice, easy little hole, and from the ladies' tee, it's about 90 yards, and so I used my 9-iron and hit a good shot, hit about 8 feet from the pin, and I thought, well, that's not bad, and then it started rolling towards the pin, and I thought, that's even better, and all of a sudden it went in.
And then you start talking a little smack to Connie and say, hey, try that, right, Connie?
No, not exactly. My 9-iron has been missing for a couple months, and Donna and I play the same club, so I thought about this for a little bit, and I said, Donna, if you can do it, so can I. So I said, let me borrow your club. Well, I borrowed the club, got up on the tee, hit the ball, and it was history. Mine went a little bit closer, but it rolled down the same way.
Hi, Donna and Connie. It's Katie. You know, that's a lucky 9-iron, but I understand you were the only eyewitnesses. So, with all due respect, how can we be sure you ladies are being honest about this?
Well, I said, you know, if you were going to make up a story, you wouldn't make up one this preposterous. So, you know, it has to be true because, you know, truth is stranger than fiction anyhow.
How did you all celebrate?
Well, I think we were too speechless to do much. And then we decided that when we get in, everybody's going to ask us, what'd you shoot? And so we decided we better buckle down and play well because we didn't want to have a horrible score with a hole-in-one.
Hey, Donna and
I think
Connie.
we did have a bad score.
All right, Donna and Connie, hey, congratulations to both of you. That's terrific.
Yeah.
Maybe they could do it right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have a moment. You want to try it?
I think it might be a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence. Anyway, ladies, nice to have you on the show.
Oh, it's been our
you so much.
pleasure. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you both.
Now let's head over to the news desk, and once again, here's Natalie.
Thank you, Katie, Lester, and Alan. Good morning to you. Former National Security Advisor Sandy Berger is under criminal investigation today for allegedly taking highly classified documents on terrorism from the National Archives. Berger admits that in preparing for an appearance before the 9/11 Commission, he took handwritten memos. He said
I think I'm just gonna sit here. Yeah, just for a minute. Okay, that helped a little. Oh, God. Have you ever done this kind of thing? Not eaten all day, then gotten drunk, and then fallen asleep in the bathroom and ruined your date? You don't speak English, do you?
No, I do. I just can't believe someone would do something so stupid.
This tray doesn't make sense. I don't get Shaq, and the other guy calls offering has a bad ankle.
Bad ankle? I played my entire career on 2 bad ankles. Make the deal, pull the trigger, throw it down, big man. One time, throw it down.
He got to you, didn't he?
Hey, Carl's my friend. I am not gonna cheat a deadhead.
I like the Dead.
Yeah, right. Name me one song. Just one.
Message in a bottle.
That's the police. You're an embarrassing disgrace.
Truckin'.
Oh, no. After the buzzer, that score has been waved off. You're terrible. Looking nice today.
I drank juice.
Photocopier's broken.
They're supposed to fix it today.
Think we should be exclusive?
That would be nice.
It's gonna rain later.
I brought an umbrella.
And then when I woke up, he was gone. How's that for sophisticated? Maybe I should have just called him an idiot and thrown up on him.
That actually works on some people. Damn, what was his name?
Let's face it, I can't pull off sophisticated.
Tom Radman. He looked fun. Oh, Mitch Cowgirl, fun's over.
Hi, Claude.
How did I get here? I don't work on this floor. Bye.
Claude, we have to talk about last night.
I don't know what to say.
No, you don't have